vlog, basically I try to make more videos, even though it's less perfect videos. I do not really care because I've been working a lot to develop my agency, because I have my English chatting agency, my French chatting agency that I'm developing a lot, and I'm developing also the modeling agency. So hiring people, putting process in place. I already work like 10, 12 hours a day. So I do not have time to produce like high-end quality videos. So what I'm going to do is a vlog like what I do during the week. So it's basically 7 days, and we start on Thursday. We are like today, Thursday, August 1 of 2024, and I'm going to give you some more insight, like really of what's happening in my life as a OnlyFans agency owner. Okay, so what did we do? And by the way, why did I do this video? I just watched some videos, and I think it was of OBH, the guy that do like a YouTube video. He's a big guy in the adult industry, and he's just doing more videos, and I've been watching a lot his videos, and I think being able to see someone's face and what he's saying for a long time, it just improved the connection that you have with people, and his video are actually working pretty well. So it's very good for me because I'm not posting enough videos on YouTube as I would want to post. I'm not like a YouTuber after all. Okay, I'm a business owner, and I just do YouTube, like documenting, sharing what I do, and that's what this channel is about. And I will do more tutorial about chatting, etc. when I have more time, because a lot of time I have the money, but I do not have the time. Okay, so I'm going to film like one video like this, and in total it will be like a 7 video edited in one video, so you just see what I do during the day. So what I did this morning, I had some stuff to fix with the manager and the chatter on the French agency, because we are training a new manager for the night shift, because we have one manager during the day, one manager during the night, because of the chatter they are monitored 24/7. Okay, so this is for the French chatting agency. So yeah, I had to fix that. It took me like already 45 to 1 hour to see what happened, etc. See the say we have some model we underperformed, and some model we performed really well. And I'm also training a French operational manager that is one of my associates, and basically his job is to handle all the chatting for the French agency. Basically he's like the French agency manager basically. So a lot of work like to train him. We are putting in place a new script that are way more detailed. So for example, like, step 1 teasing with a picture, then step 2 video, and then between each content, if it's free or if it's paid, we add more sexting messages. Okay, and that's what I've been working on for the past week, but I realized that I do not even share this, and I think a lot of people would be interested to know that, because I'm an expert of chatting after all. So sharing some value can really help a lot of people. Okay, so this is about one of the biggest things that I did this morning. The script, obviously, what I do every single morning, I answer to all the messages, people that want to work with my chatting agency or model applying for the agency. Also doing some accounting stuff, which is boring to be honest, but it's something that we need to do anyway. Then I did a call with the operational manager for the English chatting agency. We talked about what we are doing. Basically he was managing all the invoices, etc. this morning that we had to provide to our accounting team. And then the next thing is putting the script that I improved on the French chatting agency and translating them and making it applied on the US agency, so the English chatting agency. And we have about 100 models, so trust me, when you want to add like 5 to 10 different scripts per model for 100 of model, it's a really like big project, and that's the main focus of the day. Okay, we are also fixing problem with clients that are not paying for the chatting agency. Okay, and then what's next? I'm building new script again, because I need to put new example of script, because I'm the chatting master after all, so I still have to work on some script, even if I have people that are experienced doing that. I think I'm the one that have the best potential of doing this, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, and that's basically it. Then I had to like film a YouTube video. That's what I'm doing now. It's currently like 3 p.m. so I think that just going to go to the gym or work out outside. Will take the iPhone and film you some of it anyway, so you see what I just do during the day. In terms of goal, I want to scale to, we do between 50 to 100k benefits per month, and the goal by the end of 2024 is to be as a 200k profit per month, and to have a 200 model. We are at 100 model, around that currently. Okay, and the other focus that I have is hiring more chatter for the French French agency, training more French chatter and getting even more clients. I mean, as of now, I already have way more clients that I have a trained chatter. So that's the main focus. Right, so at least you know what I did today. By the way, please comment under this video, tell me what you want to see exactly, because I filmed this video for you guys. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks guys for watching this part of the video, and I'm going to film you more about what's happening next today. Okay, so quick update. I'm driving, obviously do not film and drive, but whatever, I do not have the time anyway. So this afternoon, what did I do since the first video? I did one call with a new model that want to use my chatting service. She's doing about 4K alone, so she should be doing at least 6 to 8K first month with us. Okay. I built a new script for the English part, so pretty happy about the script, and obviously took me 3 times what I expected that it will take me. It's always like that in business, sadly. What else? Yeah, did the script. It's like 7-step script. The only thing that we added now is that we even add the sexting script, basically what is there between each step of the script. So basically between each content, we add more sexting that are pre-made by the chatter, and we also added more description of the content, etc. So that's what I did this afternoon. And I also had another call with the French operation manager for the French chatting agency, because we had some problem with the hiring, okay, of the chatter that was not made following the process that I put in place to hire the new chatter. Okay, we have a set of questions, we have a set of tests to do during the first video interview, and it was clearly not done because the chatter, when we started the 2 weeks training, he had no idea of what to do when he was in front of chats. So basically we had to cut the chatter off, sadly, and it's costing us a lot of time. That's clearly not what we want with our hiring. I also worked on the modeling agency, because basically I had a website that I made and I don't know why I didn't touch it for a few months, and now it's bad. So I just gave the website to my website editor, and he's basically going to do the website for me. I took some Instagram account that I managed to find because I created them, I think, like a few months ago. So yeah, I took those accounts that I made for the previous chatting agency and basically converted them into a normal agency account. And yeah, that's what I did. And we also brainstormed with my editor some new content strategy and implementation for the content that I do mainly on the YouTube channel, also for the Instagram account of my agency. What are we going to post on the Instagram of my agency account? This is a source right there. Basically, it's doing content about OnlyFans model interviews around OnlyFans and a business that can interest female models that are looking for an agency, that are looking into OF, into modeling, so that they can directly contact us. So it's basically organic marketing. So that's the first strategy, and we are going to build some other agency accounts that are just branded and that we will use to DM models directly. And I guess I forgot some stuff, but that's already a lot of stuff to do during one afternoon. And now I'm going to go work out now and then come back, and I guess I will do here, and I guess I will do a bit more work when I come back. But yeah, spot is pretty cool. There is dogs. I don't know if you see the little dogs. And yeah, what am I going to do? Dips, muscle up. How do you say in French? Des pompes. I don't even know, but I'm going to do it. So yeah, at least you see a little bit more what I do during my day, knowing that I started the day at around 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. Okay, so here's the spot. I'm going to do this. So yeah, see you a bit later, guys. Okay, so end of the session, I did 120 push-ups, 120 dips, then 60 pull-ups, not muscle up, pull-ups, and between like each session, one sprint, 80 meters, back and forth. So yeah, that was about it. An hour and 15-minute session. I'm going to go back home, shower, and probably check the teams, what they are doing, check the numbers a little bit, even though I do not check the numbers every day, because there is team member that check the numbers. By the way, I will try to show you some numbers when I go back home, because people, they love to see numbers. I'm going to show you that. So, quick update. I came back from the training session. I just took a shower and I had to fix some problem with the manager, one of the French manager that do the hiring, and I did a call with the operational manager, the French manager that was like training chatter. We gave advice on the chatter. We did the chatter pay because we were like 2 days late for the chatter payment, and that's about it. And I think it took me like an hour and a half, something like that. And now I'm pushing the process for hiring more French chatter. So we do ads, we do also Facebook groups, which is very good for hiring chatters. That's basically where most of the chat are. And while I do that, there is my food that is cooking in the oven. And yeah, that's about it. You kind of have like a rough estimation of what I do during my day, and it's pretty simple, it's pretty basic, and that's about it. And for tomorrow I have tons of stuff to do and clients call, so I'm pretty happy about it, even though I'm kind of sad because I do not have enough chatter to accept all of the people that want French chatting. Even though for the English market, what's good is that I have way more than enough chatter, so that is good, and the agency is still growing. So see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, we are now Friday, it's about like 1 p.m. So what did I do this morning? Answer to all the clients. Okay, it's basically chatting client or model we do management for. We start with a new model doing about like $4,000 per month, so it's not that bad. And we had a model that is doing $25,000 on the French market, and she decided to stop working with us. Okay, and the funny reason is that she said that we made like too much money and that the chat are not the way it should be. The chat, they are the way it should be because we are making money. So let me show you the numbers. So this is the model. Okay, so this is in French, like last 30 days, 25,000. And as you can see, like we took the model here and look, we made 1.5k and 1.7k, and then the model want to stop, which make absolutely no sense. And the ratio is pretty good. You see like here messages 18k, subs 2k, so ratio is pretty good. So yeah, just wanted to share this quick update with you because it's funny sometimes, even if you make good results, the model, they don't really think like you, so this is something to take into account. What else? We did a call with the manager for the English chatting agency because we put in place a new tracking, because my operational manager, she's going to do a proper tracking of the managers, okay, not of the chatter work but of the managers. So I built a new process, a new sheet of tracking. I showed it to the manager and we did it on the manager of the morning shift, and we are going to do it with the manager of the evening shift in like 2-3 hours. And I have to film this video fast because I have another call with a client doing about 35k that want to use my chatting service, and I have another call after that with all the managers because we are implementing the new script, okay. But it's a big task, so we have to gather all the 12 managers that we have right now. We have to gather the 8 VAs that we have to do all the upload, all the change of the script, etc., to make sure that they understand, that they follow the script that we gave them, and that we implement it on like hundreds of models. Okay, so imagine we have like around 5 scripts per model, okay, so that the chatter, they have quick access, and we have 100 models, so that's basically 500 script to do. So it's a big task at scale, but I already did the test. We can sell 30-40% more if we use proper script, because you are already using script. What I'm putting in place is more advanced script, okay. So that's about it for this update. Today we are Friday, and I will try to do you an update a bit later this evening. So it's currently almost 10 p.m. France time, okay. What did I do this afternoon? Pretty busy afternoon. I didn't stop, I think, from like maybe 1 p.m., 10 p.m. So that's 9 more hours of work, and trust me, you can do a lot with 9 hours of work, 3 screen and like employees, etc. So let's get straight into it. What did I do? I work again on the script, okay, for the script for the English part, and I work on it on the French part as well, okay, because it's not exactly the same, because we have to translate stuff, etc. etc. And then I have to give it to the US manager and to the French manager. We did a call with the manager, so we have 12 manager for the US part, and this is the call that we did, about something like a 1 hour call or something. Okay, what did I do during this call? I have it just right there. We talked about a few points. Okay, I need to not film that close. So we talked about when do we need to increase the number of chatter that we have on an account. Okay, we already know when to do it. It's just that sometimes the manager, they take too much time to do it, and we also named a manager that is responsible for the planning, which we didn't have. Okay, each manager was responsible, but it's too hard. Okay, basically what I said is that if you give the responsibility to everyone, you give the responsibility to no one, basically. Okay, so we just give the responsibility to one person and made a reminder for all the other person. Okay, and obviously when we do call, it's called live video, so it's more impactful rather than just sending a message. And we have like rules, etc. We updated it in the rules and show them. Okay, we also have a new document for the chatter tracking. Okay, with like a general notes. Okay, like for example 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Okay, for better chatting based on a few metrics. Okay, such as answer time, how much they sell, do they follow the process, do they do relationship building, upsell. I think I already said that, but like on like around 10 key points. Okay, and that make notes out of 10. Okay, and it allows us to track the chatter better because we have 150 chatters now, 12 manager, and about like 16 or 20 VAs. So a lot of people to track, and we needed like a full sheet of what are the chatter doing, what's the level, so then we can see, you know, where we need to put more attention, because we want only good chatter in our agency. Okay, so that's what we did during the call. And after this call, I did a call with, you know, the operational manager of all the US agency, and basically we implemented a sheet that we didn't had, but we were already like following the work of the manager, but we didn't have a proper sheet for the manager tracking. What are the manager doing? What are the key metrics that we follow them on? Okay, what do we keep track of? We created this document as well. Okay, so it's more like organized. Next point that we talked during this meeting was, yeah, the new script. Because we are implementing the new script, we talked again about this new script, even if we talk about it because it's a group call, they are good, okay, for general stuff. But then if you want to make stuff applied to like implement stuff, obviously we need to then do calls individually with each manager and make sure that it's followed. Okay, stories about the model. This is what we are building right now. So creating one story, like 1 month planning of what the model is doing every day from the start of the day to the end of the day to make it more believable. It's not fully done yet, but we talked about this, and we basically created the process, and now we need to implement it. Okay, implement this process. What else? Yeah, some manager, they were doing the chatter tracking, but it wasn't on our expectation. Okay, so for example, they could rate a chatter 8 out of 10, but for us it's a 6 out of 10. Okay, so this, and making sure that they focus more on the chatter that needs it the most. Okay, we implemented also a new pricing chart on the models that are not doing nudes, because we had the same pricing for model doing nudes and model doing not nudes, but from a feedback that we have one of our account manager, we need to have a different pricing. And if we want the chatter to really do the best pricing, we then need to make sure that they have a pricing chart especially for that, because we cannot expect them to just think about it and have the perfect pricing. We have to put a sheet for that. Another thing that we talked during this call, I don't remember, but that's a few points. Okay, I can't explain everything, but that a few points that we talked. It's like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half call. Other stuff that I did this afternoon and that I did yesterday afternoon as well, but I didn't just talk, I forget to mention it. I work on the model management part for all the marketing, etc. Basically, we're mostly focused on YouTube. Then if YouTube works, IG, if IG works, Twitter. That's the strategy for now, and also for the model hiring. So I worked on that yesterday, and I work on that this afternoon as well. Okay, I also work to find a new talent manager that speak French and English. So I did ads everywhere about that. Finally found it. I did a call like 1 hour ago, 45 minutes call. We are starting tomorrow morning, and the objective is to do a 30K first month minimum if it's with one model or two model. We are starting tomorrow, and I will keep you updated how it goes. Basically, we have all the strategy, we have everything. We just have to start. So yeah, that's about it. And for the French agency, basically we're doing 12 hours stripped, 12-hour shift, and it wasn't really good because some of the chatter they left, some of the chatter they complained that they couldn't do like more days in the week because they were not feeling good because too much hour of work. It works really well with the Filipinos. Doesn't really work with chatter from like Africa or even chatter from France. They cannot work 12 hours for most of them. Okay, so I worked for I think more than 2 hours to create planning that have as less chatter as possible per team, but that still have 8 hours. But at the same time, we need to give them rest days during the week, and if possible, 2 days in a row, and if possible, have some weekend, and if possible, having the same shift every single time, okay? For now, if you want the update, I've created the planning. The only kind of downside, but we are doing trials with it, is that the chatter, they have always, it's like called 3/8, okay? So sometimes you work 8-hour evening, sometimes 8 hours night shifts, sometimes 8 hours morning, okay? So that's the state of this whole deal for now. So yeah, 10 p.m. still not 8 yet, but anyway, as long as the work get done, it's good. Yes, as I told you, I also lost a 25k model, French model, that left the agency. I mean, that wanted to stop because the chatting was not for her done well, when obviously it was done well, because we did the 2 best days of the last 30 days and I think of the last 90 days. So after just 2 days after working with her, okay? But you know, girls, they can want specific chatting style. It's weird, okay? For me, it makes no sense, but it is what it is. We just started on another model 30 minutes ago, okay? We set up the account. It's a French model. It's a P star. She is doing the exact same, 25k, okay? So I can show you right now. So yeah, as you can see, this is not the same model, but she did 25k as well. And I think I showed you the other one. The other one was a paid account. This is a free account, okay? But we take paid and free, so hopefully we can do better results. And obviously, we hope that she's not going to leave the agency if we do 2 times the result that they were doing. So yeah, that's about it for today. Obviously, I forget a lot of stuff. Yeah, I did I think 3 or 4 calls with clients, like agency that want to use my chatting service. By the way, if you want to use the chatting service, you know where to find me. I'm on IG, Telegram. You have my website in bio. We are taking model. We can start within 24 hours. There is no upfront payment, no nothing. You just start with the service. You can stop at any time. We do English chatting and French chatting. Okay, so that's about it for the update. As you can see, there is a lot that is done during the day. Oh, and I also did a call with the editor because some of my social, they are not really like working as I wanted to work. He's also working on the content for the agency IG, and the name is Only Fame Agency. Reveal. Keep watching the video. We have more days to film. So, quick update. I think it's day 2 or something. I mean, we are Friday, okay? It's almost 8 p.m. So what did I do today? This morning, I did work with the new talent manager, and basically I explained him exactly the plan on how we are going to do the marketing for our models. Okay, we did that for like 2 hours. Then there was like one manager absent, like the manager of the manager for the French agency was like late, okay, because he had a personal problem. The manager of the chatter had a problem as well, was late, and he didn't even show up, but we have a manager above him anyway. And the chatter was late as well, like 1 hour or something. So I feel like, you know, you run stuff and there is 3 people that do not show up for whatever reason. Funny story, I'm just sharing what's happening. What else? Then more marketing development, all the strategy, the account settings, etc, etc. Then I ate, then leg day, completely like destroyed myself, but I didn't film anything because I was in a rush because I had like stuff to handle for work. So I did like 1 hour session. Then I came back home. I had to fix some bad editing that my editor did. Even though I corrected them many times, I still had to correct again. Okay, so it's always like costing time when we try to outsource stuff. But I mean, in the end, I cannot do any edit myself anyway. So there is no choice. Anyway, everything that's happening, it's my fault, it's not the other fault. If the guy is bad and I'm still working with him, it's my fault, okay? Then what? Did another call with the French, you know, marketing manager, basically the talent manager until just now, and it's almost 8 p.m. We hired more French chatter for the agency because I still have more clients that I have in terms of chatter trained and available. We had some new script that we are implementing, and now I'm filming videos. So at least you see some of the stuff that's that's happening in my day. So see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so quick update. We are now Sunday. It's 8 p.m. Couldn't really do like a video before because had a lot of work to do. I'm going to the 5th session of the day, like training sessions, just body weight and a bit of running. And yesterday I did leg day. So business update. What did I do? I had one of my French manager that I had to stop for personal reasons. So you know, it can have like turnover even if the work is done well. Okay. So what do I do for that? I just hire another one. So now I have 2 French manager, okay, because one of them left. But it's not a big deal because I had one that I worked with like 4 months, and then he tried to work for another agency and stopped. So now he doesn't have a job, and it's a good thing for me because I need a new manager. Okay, so I did that this morning. We put in place new scripts for the French model, script that we gave the model like yesterday. She finished the script today and we uploaded the script to OF. But when we upload the script, obviously we need to build the copywriting for the script for the chatter, because obviously the chatter, they don't like think about what they are going to type each time. They have scripts that are pre-written and it's already like included in inflow. So yeah, that's what we did, because we have them we already have a guide, but the problem is we have to adapt it, you know, to the content to make it seems like real. So yeah, that's what I did, because one of the French managers was not there, so I had to do it myself. And when we have script for models, obviously we need to use the script the same day. Okay, this I trained the chatter myself because the French manager wasn't there, and we basically trained them every single day. Okay, so I trained them this morning, and then we basically worked with one of my associates on the development of models, because we had some new models joining the US agencies, and basically we needed to schedule the call, what we were going to do for this specific girl, because basically what do we do for marketing? We do mainly YouTube, we do IG, and we do Twitter, and we provide a content plan for the model. We have editor editing the content, but obviously we need to match the content to the girl body style, etc. It needs to fit the model branding. Okay, yeah, I need to park and not crash. So that was part of the day. Then we interviewed with me and my talent manager, another talent manager that we wanted to hire because we are developing quite fast, but the problem is we didn't really like how he was, so we couldn't take him in the agency, sadly. So yeah, that's another 1 hour lost. Then what? Because I have to cross the road and not die, otherwise I can't grow the agency. So yeah, that's what I did. Then what? Yeah, we had a successful call at 5 p.m. with another. It's a French model, but that we put on the US market, like 10 out of 10 model. Pretty happy about it, and we work like hard on the content plan, etc. that we are going to put in place. I also did a call with the editor, okay, so that you have the availability to do the editing of the model's content as soon as the model produces the content. Same, pretty happy about it, and we did actually 2 calls during the day. And yeah, that's about it. I also obviously worked on the US chatting agency with one of my associates, because we had new models coming into the agency, and I did a call with him to manage the training of the chatter, because basically why we always we hire for 2 things: chatter that are not improving, or that just have like change of life and they just leave the agency, for example. We obviously need to replace them, but we need to have chatter before they even have to leave, okay, to replace them directly, okay. And it needs to be obviously trained chatter, so there is a whole process for that. And obviously, because we get new models every day, we need chatter ready, new teams to take the chatter. And yeah, that's about it for today. And obviously I work on the social already. So yeah, I'm at the park and I'm going to do the same body weight, like dips, push-ups, etc., and a little bit of running. And when I come back, I need to film some other reels. So see you tomorrow for the next vlog. Okay, so welcome back everyone for this Monday update. Okay, it's 9 p.m. I just took a shower. It's the end of the day. I work very hard today. Monday, they are always the day that I work the most, okay, because with the US chatting agency, we do all the meeting with the managers, etc. We do all the billing of the clients, and we have more than 100 models, so you know, it's a full day job for one of my employees. Okay, so we answer all the client message or send a reminder for the invoice, etc. It's boring stuff, but it's the reality. You know, some client having like problem to pay the invoice, etc. So that's a tough stuff to handle. What did I develop basically in the agency? So as I said, I think yesterday I hired another French manager, okay, because one left. Now I have two French manager, okay, and in total I would need 4 of them, okay. But now we are still covering the shift for the French chatter. They are covered by the manager 24/7, and that's all that matter. And it was actually a manager that stopped working with me like a month ago that is working again, okay? So that's very good because he is already experienced and he's going to help the other manager. We also hired like 5 new chatter that are in training since like yesterday, so they should be ready by the end of the week, and most of them they have already experience, so they should be even ready even faster, because I still have tons of model waiting for chatting service for the French chatting agency, okay? What are the other stuff that I worked on? I did another call with a new associate for the model management part, okay, for the US agency. We made some improvement to manage the model, all the process. We added new process, okay, for model onboarding, for management, okay, basically, and what we are going to do for the marketing, okay? What I forget is for the new manager, because I put new process in place, I waited for the new manager so I can explain to both manager, and that contains all the chatter hiring, training, so basically all the training of the chatter, but also they also manage some of the hiring, okay, of the chatters, okay. So that's what I did as well. What else did I do? I work on the model recruitment with my other associate. We worked on that and we started sending also DMs to girls. But for now, the thing that worked the most for us is just to work within our network. And one of the stuff that I'm implementing is to basically give a referral for people that can bring me models, okay? So it's like 5 or 10%. It depends on the quality of the girl, if she's famous or not, okay? So that they refer me models, and I give them a percentage based on what I'm able to make. It's a win-win, like a partnership, because they do not have to like take any risk because they are not managing these models. I take the risk, but I get a new model for free basically. And I learned that from, I don't know who, like a friend of mine that is doing this. And now I'm even doing this for the chatters and for the recruitment of manager, and it really like helped me the same day. So if you want to hire, like get, you know, new leads, etc., you can just ask all your network and give a reward if people give you a lead, and that's a very good thing to do. That is working very well. Do I forget something? I do not think I forget anything. That's about all of what I did today, okay, because all the training of the manager, the chatter, the planning, it took like four hours, I think, or 5 hours, okay? And it's important stuff because I'm teaching stuff to people that I will delegate the work, so it's 4 hours very well invested, okay? What is another thing that I work on is the actual planning for the chatters, because I have chatters that complain that they were doing like a, you know, 12-hour shift. I mean, it works very well for the Filipinos. I actually did a poll and I can show you. More than 70%, they like more 12 hours than 8 hours. So we let them do 12 hours, okay, for the Filipinos. But for all the French, the European chatters, or all the chatter from Africa, all the chatter from Madagascar, all these guys, okay, all the basically with if they have French culture, they rather work 8 hours. So I changed the planning from 12 hours to 8 hours, but I had a planning where the shift changed all the time, okay? So for example, you do 2 days morning shift, then 2 days evening shift, then 2 days night shift, but it wasn't like doing it for the chatter. So I created another planning where they can work 8 hours with rest days, but the shift doesn't change, and that's very good for the long term, okay? So that's very, like, I don't know, people say like deep work, etc. It's just work basically, but it's good because it's stuff that usually it's one-time work, okay, and it will work for a long time, okay? So if I work on things that I then delegate, putting process in place, it's the best investment that I can make. And yeah, by the way, I had lots of new clients for the French testing agency, English agency. I did about 3 calls this morning and like 2-3 calls this evening. So this also takes some time during my day. So yeah, that was about it for today. I'm tired as fuck. I think you can see. Tomorrow, reset, and we do the same again, okay? So see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so welcome back to the vlog. Basically, it is Tuesday. It's 11 p.m. In France when I film this video. I worked very late today because I went to the gym and I have tons of call. Big agency that want to partner with me for chatting mostly, and I'm developing hard strategy for all the French management agency and US like English management agency. Okay, and I will give you more detail when I finally release the agency website, IG, etc. And I will obviously tell you more about the strategy that I do. Okay, because that's the point, just showing you what I do in business. So first thing I did in the morning, answer all the clients, like current clients that ask me question and new clients that want to use the chatting service, okay, French and US. So I actually like added some notes, okay, because I just do too much thing and then I forget. What did I do? Meeting with all the French manager for the French chatting agency to train them again on the process. Okay, so basically I translate all the process that I have for the English agency and I adapt it to the French market, and that include all the scripts, okay, that we have that the chatter needs to follow, translating the script, adapting it to the model, Vault, all the chatter tracking, etc. Everything that we put in place basically to do more results, to sell more content. For example, adding script into the inflow, so we build the script based on the model script, okay. Also the same for the welcome messages, okay, of every single sub. But we saw that, for example, like 40 to 50% of the sub, they do not answer after the welcome message. After the welcome message, there is another automatic message that's sent, okay, and our chatter, they, they will ask a question, okay, for example, like, I don't know, where you're from, something, to get more information about them. But most of the time, they just do not answer, like 40-50% of the time. It's weird, I know, like they sub and I don't even chat, but for whatever reason, they don't. So they already always have to send a message, and we do not want them to have to type the message every single time for every new sub that do not answer. So what did we do? We basically created just a phrase that we adapt for each model, and we added to the script, so the chatter, they can just click script, go to the new sub, script, and then they have the phrase already written. Okay, it seems like dumb, but if you have 200 new guys, new subs during the day, if 100 are not answering, the chatter, he have to type 100 times the same phrase, and trust me, it's costing a lot of time, and sometimes they have to think, etc. So now they do not have to think. Okay, so yeah, I did a call with a big agency owner, so that's very good for the US chatting agency, and I'm getting more and more and more trust from big agency owner, which is very good. I mean, I'm in this business since 2022, so I'm very happy about that. And the website, so it's I can't really say it, but it's ofchatting.com. You will have the link in bio anyway. It's ranking really well for SEO, so people start really like finding me through Google SEO, which is very good because it's completely free. It means that for the Google robot, I'm one of the best websites because I'm in the position, okay, when you type OF chatting in the Google search bar. So that's very, very, very good. I did more development of the strategy for the model agency because I want to build, a real like agency, okay, with influencers, etc., France and abroad, okay, so English as well. And I plan on building a media, okay, to talk about OF, etc., because there is not many media that are doing that at least in France, and at least media around really like OF and this type of creator. But there is a lot of creator like that, and it's interesting a lot of people. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So I'm, doing the strategy, hiring people to handle that, etc., etc. What else? Chatting calls, new client calls that I did. I think 2 this morning and maybe 2 this evening. And then I did a call with the guy that will handle the French part of the management agency. It's a new guy. It's the 3rd call we do, and I did this call while I was at the gym. So it was like a 45-minute call because I had to do the call, and I only have like 10-12 hours during the day. And also with the big agency owner, I talk about FanView for AI models and another platform that is coming out where you can basically chat with guys, but the guys, they message you by SMS, okay, with a real number, and you answer them with like an inflow account, basically just like an inflow account. Okay, so that's pretty good. The conversion from IG to this software is 3 times more from OnlyFans, and the revenue is then 3 times more, which is insane. And I'm looking to start model on that as well. And yeah, that's about it. And I had a AI model I can show you. I will try to show you now. I have an AI model that we took on and she had like $2,000 per month, okay? And now with our chatting, she's at 20K, and I wanted to show you the results because there is people that they think I do not do chatting on AI model. I don't know why. And it's the exact same models as the model on our, but I'm going to show the results. So for the results here, you can see if I go to last 30 days, this model, she made 20K, and that's just what I wanted to show you. And look, 1.8K subscription, 16K pay-per-views, then tips, and that's basically 3K in subs or like 17K in pay-per-view, which is pretty good, and it's a full AI models. So yeah, for people who ask, yes, I do work with AI model. It's the same price, the same strategy, the same everything. Even if she don't do like full explicit content, it works just the same. So yeah, that was about it for the video today. Hope you liked it, and tomorrow it's the last videos of the week, which will be Wednesday. Okay, so last day of this vlog. We are now Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's Wednesday. It's 11 p.m. French time. Basically, during the day, lots of work. I think I did from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. now, which is quite a lot, but it's not always like that. But I'm building new stuff, hiring people, so I have to train them, etc. So that's why it's take this much time. But I don't really mind because, to be honest, I love like handling, you know, the company, like you know, handling stuff, even though it's very hard. Okay, so this morning again, answer to my you know, client messages, the current chatting clients, etc. So what did I do this morning? I had a big call with the two of my associates for the model marketing agency for the US market, and I had two other calls with associates for the French management agency. Okay, all of the strategy and implementation, who do we hire, etc, etc. So lots of call, you know, buying Instagram account, doing the branding, working with the logos, etc. I had a few calls for chatting clients, especially for the US market. That's like 2 or 3 for the US market and 1 for the French market. Actually, a guy from my actual town, you know, in Marseille, in the south of France. I also worked on the French chatting agency because I had a few things to retrain my manager on, because we always implement new process, etc. I worked also on the hiring for the French agency because I still have way more clients that I have capacity in the agency, but I'm fixing that. So in a week, I should be able to do that properly. I also did another call with a friend slash mentor that helped me a lot on all the marketing side of the business. Okay, and it's always good to network with people that have other how do you say, in mind. Okay, so very good. And I had a last 2-hour call with one of my manager for the French management agency. If you're a French model or a US model, you want chatting or basically management, I got you covered. You can just message me, the link are in the bio, by the way. Then I did a little run, like 25-minute run in the mountains that are just near my house, and I actually did all the 2-hour call even while I was running. Okay, because I have a lot of stuff to handle. And yeah, we did more strategy. Now I answered to a few more messages that I didn't answer for the last 2 hours. Okay, and that's about it. So hope you like this vlog. I mean, it's not like big entertainment content, etc., but it's the reality of what I do during the day. And obviously I forget a lot of stuff that I do because I do so many things, but it's working pretty well. So hope you enjoyed this vlog, and let me know in the comment what are the next video, what do you want me to talk about, and I will make sure to do this type of videos for you again. So see you guys in the next videos.